Okay, welcome back. So let's change what I okay. Let's reconsider our day zero since we might have issues with copyright if we send an electronic copy to our students. So our solution is just to use the share screen feature of Zoom or Skype. This way we will not be liable to copyright violations. Okay, so in that case, since you only have a 50-minute session, we cannot give a 75-minute mock test. So we'll give the bridge or the half edition or half version, which is 50 questions. 50 questions, you have 38 minutes. So your 50-minute session will be divided into a 6-minute introduction, a 38-minute mock test, and then a 6-minute closing remark. Okay. In the introduction, of course, okay, so this is officially your day one. There is no more day zero. Okay, in your introduction, you have to cover, of course, hi, hello, and not a lot about the personal background. Okay. Focus on TOEIC history and experience. So you ask, have you ever taken the TOEIC? Please say yes.
Yes.
Okay, when was that?
2 years ago.
Okay, so you're from Japan, so I think you have taken the 2016 edition because the 2016 edition was released in Japan in May 2016 and it was internationally released only this year, 2018, April 2018. So since you're Japanese, I'm sure you took the newer version. What was your score? So basically these are the two important things you have to ask about the history. Has he taken exam? When? And then it depends on the answer. Make him aware if he had taken the older edition or the updated edition. Okay? And then, of course, ask the score. Okay. That's for the yes answer. Please say no.
No.
Okay, so don't worry. It's good. I like that because this will be purely my training to you. Okay. But anyway, have you studied or prepared for the TOEIC before? Not at all. So this is going to be your first time. Okay, good. So we have a zero TOEIC student, basically. Maybe he is proficient at, or she is proficient at communication, but TOEIC is a different story. Like I said, it is for the business environment. So if you have a zero student, then that's good because he's like, or she's like a TOEIC virgin, so everything that comes out of the training is yours. Okay, whatever first score he gets or she gets is because of you. All right. So there. Yes, and get the score, of course. And then ask. Okay, by the way, I forgot. Ask about his preparations. Preparations. I'm sorry. Preparations for the TOEIC test. For the student who took the test. All right. Yes, you took the TOEIC, all right. When was that? What was your score? Oh, by the way, if you don't mind, how did you prepare for that test? Okay. How long did you study? Did you do it on your own? Okay. Or did you go to an academy? Like, how was the session? Was it a one-on-one session? Was it in group? Was it conducted by an American or a native speaker? All right. How many sessions did you attend? 6 months? Okay. Well, tell you what, you're just going to take 20 hours of sessions with me and I guarantee a 200-point.
I won't.
Yeah, you have to be aware that since you already have a background of a TOEIC, basically I'm just going to introduce you to my own or our school's own strategy, and this is just a 20-hour session, a 20-hour program. Remember, teachers don't say 20-session program, say 20 hours of 20-hour program, because this will emphasize the few number of hours that you are devoting to this program, and it will stress the efficiency of the program. Because if you say 20 sessions or 20 days, it sounds long, right? So you will make him aware that this is just 20 hours. If you fall short of your goal, which is 200 points, the student will definitely understand. It's just less than a day, basically. Right? That's just 20 hours. So here you're giving yourself leeway to fall short of your mission or your goal. Okay? There. So for a student who has zero experience in TOEIC, yeah, introduce everything, the parts. So the TOEIC has, like what I did in the first video, has 4 tests: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Blah 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 blah. Don't devote a lot of time to speaking and writing, because that's not the purpose of your training, right? So you ask this, or you tell the student, all right, as you are aware, I will be teaching you the reading part of the TOEIC. So let's skip the details of this of speaking and writing. Let's go straight to listening. A little bit of listening and a lot on reading. So reading and listening is parts 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6, 5, 6, and 7 is for reading. Blah 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 blah. 5, 6, 7 will be 75 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4 will be 45 minutes. So that's just around 1.5 hours for both listening and reading. And then you go on with the nature. Part 5 is grammar. Part 6 is blah blah blah. Part 7 is blah blah blah. So that's for the introduction. Now, if you have a yes student, very quick. You don't need to discuss or even mention speaking and writing. Okay, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's subscribed for. Okay, so you can just say, okay, just in this case, this is an opportunity for you to relax. Okay, let the student do the talking. Okay, oh, you've already taken the TOEIC, and that's quite recently, 2 years ago. So, could you, or do you mind telling me what you know about the TOEIC? How many parts is the reading test? Blah blah blah. You're right. That's 3 parts. Parts 5, 6, and 7. Correct. Good. How many minutes did you use? Because we don't know. Maybe it was the TOEIC bridge that he took. Right? So how many minutes did you have? Okay. Did you have to take? Blah blah blah. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah. It was 75 minutes. I'm sure, or I'm quite sure. Okay. So the introduction is 2 styles, okay? For a yes student, let him do the introduction. Let him take part in the introduction. Always be mindful of your time, which is only 6 minutes, okay? If the student is a slow speaker, like he or she takes time to complete a sentence, then try to monopolize the introduction, okay? So that you can budget your 6 minutes well. Okay. Then always be mindful of your 6 minutes, okay? And then once your 6 minutes is over, if you extend your 6 minutes, your closing remarks will be just 4 or 2 minutes, okay? Give the mock test. Be ready with your equipment. You know, you shouldn't be setting up your computer during the lesson itself. Everything should be ready before the class. Okay, so that's day 1. Done. Oh, you have a question?
Since part 5 is only 30 items, so we're gonna have part 4 and part 5, 6 and 7 also, until we complete the 50 items. So I will cut from part 7, sir.
No.
So
I am worried. You said 30.
yeah, for part 5, so we will give 50 items.
15 only.
15?
Instead of 30. Everything should be halved.
I see. Okay.
Let me just recap how you understand it. So what will be your mock test? How many items?
50.
So 50 will be composed of parts 5, 6, and 7, right? How many questions for part 5?
30.
Really? In the mock test?
30 items.
So how many items in the mock test? In the 38-minute mock test? Only 15.
Not 50 items. 50.
50 items, right? 50 items.
Yes, sir.
So how will you divide that?
So for part 5, 15.
Yes, and then?
Part 6, 8.
Good.
Part 54, 22. No. 27.
7. When you add all of them, that will be 50 items. So again, no 30 items.
Yeah,
Good
okay,
question. Thanks
sir,
for
thank
clarifying
you.
that.
Muntik.
Okay. Anything else?
No more, sir, thank you.
Okay. I will get back to you on day 2.